This is Kevin Harlan. We got Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the home of the Cavaliers, Quicken Loans Arena, as we are in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Miles Plumlee, he won't be an option for them.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Magician is out there with Scott. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Monroe. And it's Scott in at the four-man position.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
J.R. Smith on the wing. He feeds it to Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Magician. He's covered by Irving. It's taken away by Smith. And Thompson kicks to Love. And he gets it to go.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Scott. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Steele passes to Scott. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. Smith outside, launches a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And he's able to get it back. Stolen by Monroe. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And they take the lead. Magician's got his second bucket.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Scott, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The drive by Scott goes up and lays it nice and easy. Scott's got 18 points.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? Do you feel pumped up now?
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Nice shot by Smith.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Basically, Kevin, limiting second chance opportunities is job number one for them in his mind. He talked about the importance of boxing out, making sure that missed shots don't turn into points because of a botched assignment. You've got to be on point in your defensive assignments, Kevin.
Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. So, Clark, what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint?
Kevin, that basically means you're being out-positioned and out-physicaled and out-hustled, period.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed. It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team has done jack diddly on D. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Scott, good.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Smith. He had 25 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The drive by James, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
With 1 on the clock. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And, of course, well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They set the pick. James dishes to Love. Down low, wants to get it to Irving and does. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from James.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Here's Scott from beyond the arc and then some. Scott's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
LeBron passes to Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Talk about a terrific game for the Cobra. 31 points. He's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on them.
And, Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Kyrie Irving. Fry, good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. But they'll get another chance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Rebound by Craig Monroe. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Scott. Milwaukee, no good that time either. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
No problems knocking that one down. Dellavedova's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Scott's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bucks. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Inside, here's Mozgov.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Pass to Scott. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Scott's got 37.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Shumpert in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Scott. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And Frye kicks to Dellavedova. Again, the Cavaliers score. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. No good from Frye. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Dellavedova dishes to Frye, and they double him up with LeBron. And it's Dellavedova missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Scott, good. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Scott, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. In for your Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. J.R. Smith.
Here's Dellavedova. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up